Welcome everyone to Toph's Daily Grind. We've graduated to a whole new level.
Should we just stay here awkwardly?
Oh, that's the worst idea.
Everybody said bring an expert, and we brought an expert.
You guys got a new intro?
No, we're not doing the podcast no more.
Yeah, you all started out really strong, and then it derailed really quick. I'm like,
This is going to be the last time you hear this.
No, yeah. Just take out Justin's part.
150. The October live still isn't live on,
It's not?
not on the Apple podcast.
Okay. I'll check.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to episode 150. Happy Halloween tomorrow. Right?
I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
We can release it on Tuesday.
No, it's tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow.
Halloween's tomorrow.
Yeah. John, you ruined it.
One tomorrow.
But welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Halloween. Can we call this a Halloween episode?
Yeah,
Are we going to
call
talk
it
about scary
Are we allowed
stories?
to do that?
Yeah,
I don't have
we
any
can do whatever
scary
the fuck we
stories.
want.
Okay, cool.
You don't have any scary stories like the old ones that your dad would tell you? No?
Sort of. I don't really remember them well, though.
No
Like
scary experiences?
No, just cats. Like cats
it
yelling.
true- is it
behind
true
that
that-
where we used to live?
If you can't handle a scare, that's one of the reasons, like, you don't, like, scary shit don't happen to you?
I've
Have
heard
you heard of that?
I've heard of that.
Because I'm a big fucking pussy. That's probably I've never gotten scared.
I don't know. I've heard cats. You know how cats make that
Meow.
that like when they're in heat.
Please keep that one, Jesus. Please keep that big pussy cat that we heard.
Put that in the intro.
Yeah.
That was a good one, John.
Did he just go
no, they
meow?
sound like crying babies.
Yeah, they sound like crying babies.
Yeah.
Not fucking
When they're
meow.
in heat,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
When they're in heat or when they're giving
Yeah.
birth.
Yeah,
But no, I don't know. I don't think I scare easy. But I've never been like I've heard like my neighbor tell story like when we used to live next when I used to live with my parents. Our neighbor would tell us that he used to see like a little girl sitting on the edge of the bed.
Oh, you of his house?
Where your sister used to live.
Eat 'em.
Uh-huh.
What?
Yeah. He says that he used to see like just a little girl sitting at the end of the bed. And
What was his name? Juan?
I
Right?
think so, yeah.
Wow.
But
Yeah, no, I've never.
I don't know. Whenever I hear stories like that, this is what I've told John before. Like, I believe the person telling the experience. Like, I believe that they're genuine about their experience. But I don't think it's nothing.
But do you think it's something to do with them or something to do where they live?
I think it's got to do with
Your head?
You think it's hallucinations?
Yeah, it could be. Or it could be something that's easily explainable, but like maybe not easily explainable. Like,
That's the case with sounds usually, right? Like a lot of sounds can be debunked pretty easily.
Sorry.
You know, like some of the banging and shit like that is like old pipes and,
Yeah.
and whatnot. I wonder, like some of the sites. I mean, do you know what it's called when like there's a term for it when you see a face, like when you see something and
Pareidolia.
that's what it's called?
Pareidolia.
Yeah. So like the face on Mars, or like if you're out in the woods.
Pareidolia?
Yes.
Pareidolia.
Yeah.
Pareidolia.
It's like it's like your head wants to make sense of what you're looking at, and so you'll create shapes that you're familiar with, like faces or objects or
John,
animals.
have you
or
heard
things like
have
that.
you heard of that name before?
Pareidolia.
Pareidolia?
Not that I know.
I always forget what it's called.
Well, isn't it like the
Jesus
same
always
thing
remembers.
when you look at a light for a while and it's just kind of like if you're in the dark, you can still see the light for a while? Do you think it's kind of same thing?
No, that's different. That's something. So pareidolia is just so your brain it just tries to like when it doesn't make sense of something, it tries to make sense of something. So it looks for stuff that it recognizes. And like it looks for shapes and then the closest thing that it'll think of is usually a face because the face is something you see all the time. And so it doesn't.
Yeah, so I would bet that a lot a lot of stuff is that. But I don't know. There's got to be some out there that you can't necessarily explain.
Like there's some stories that my aunt, that happened at my aunt's house in Mexico where, and again, I don't know if this is something that, they just experienced, but there was a fucking light in the back corner of their property, like a bright light glowing on top of just a piece of dirt.
But
But nothing there.
there's no like light posts.
And so
or
they would
neighbors.
say that was a meaning that there was gold probably buried in the ground there. And they went, they dug and shit like that. They never found anything that we know of, anyways. But
I've heard that before, especially from older people in Mexico, that like that wherever there's treasure buried or whatever,
Correct. Yeah.
that you can get sick. But that's more from the.
But you can get
chemicals it
sick.
releases.
I guess you can get sick when you open it.
Yeah.
Like if it's gold and the smell, I guess that's what kills
Yeah,
people.
but that's like not any creepy shit. That's just how that works. Like it's just chemicals that are
Just trapped there and then fucking released when you pop it open.
like I'm not sure which.
Is there
Yeah,
like
that's
some
not-
kind of gas from like the gold reacting with the dirt or something that comes out and smells bad and is toxic?
Something like that. I've heard it before.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's like a popular thing that you have to like. This is more like the folktale part of it, where they said that, like for example, somebody would bury something, and then they do like an enchantment or a spell or whatever that they could only get it out if they did this thing, or they can only get it out of like. There's a popular one that I've heard where this lady that she buried it, and she says that she buried it while she was eating a taco with chili, with a pepper, and that only somebody eating a taco with a pepper could get it out. But
That seems highly
See,
common.
I've
and,
never-
like
like
that's the whole yeah.
that seems like that would be a pretty easy incantation to break.
Yeah, right.
What are the odds?
Yeah, like
Apparently that one, from what I've heard, that one was broken like within a couple hours after
Yeah.
she left.
I've never heard of that. Yeah. But yeah, like I don't think that's creepy. Like where something breaks open and then you smell. I don't think that. But where there's a glowing light on top of it at night, or there's like something in the sky that's sort of giving the sign where it's at. That shit's creepy to me.
Yeah.
Like that. If that's true, I don't know how the fuck that happened.
I mean, unless the gold was exposed and there was a light shining on it directly and causing it to reflect, I don't know. That's weird. What about you, John? You ever had any experiences with ghosts?
I was gonna add
creepy stuff?
I was gonna add to that. Do you think like scientifically, how they're just stories about like you getting sick because something trapped? Do you know that if that's the same concept when they open like a mummy's coffin? If when they open it, does it release gas as well?
I would imagine. I don't know. Because if there were some kind of disease or whatever, at some point, if it doesn't have a host, it's gonna die.
Yeah.
So I would, because you hear that a lot about mummies that when they open tombs, when they steal shit, when they do this or that like they get sick or people start dying mysteriously or weird shit starts to happen, right? Yeah. I don't know if that's because they've just exposed a dead body to air for the first time in 1,000 years or whatever, or if there's like, I don't know what that would be, but I would imagine that I would imagine that any disease that person would have had when they died would not still be alive, but who knows?
Because that's the whole thing. Like when I hear stories, like Jesus said, I believe in too, but I feel like there's something like scientific that back then they didn't understand. So like if that was a case and someone did find something and then like the gases did release and they got sick, then everybody's you don't know what it is, so you're just like, oh, witchcraft or something like that,
Yeah, some kind of curse.
Yeah. And so a lot of those stories that I hear, I feel that are like unknown things that we didn't know.
I swear La Llorona is just a mountain lion.
Think so?
Have you heard a mountain lion? Like
I think
screech?
the last time we were talking about it, you played this sound.
Dude, that sounds just like what everybody describes it as being La Llorona.
La Llorona.
Like it just sounds exactly like that.
I would bet that most weird sounds that people hear outside are animals.
Yeah.
Especially in like ranchos.
Because some fucking animals, you hear them and they're fucking scary.
Yeah.
You know, even a fucking wolf that you know a sound of a wolf, and you hear that fucking close to you, you're
chilling.
fucking you get fucking
But you don't know what it is unless you know what it is.
correct.
Because if you know that you hear a wolf, then you're like, oh, that's just a wolf. But back then, if you didn't have...
Now it's like me, that was the Llorona. Vale, verga.
Ya cállate.
Ya la chingada enfadosa.
Stop killing your kids.
But have you guys had trippy shit happen to you?
I mean,
Maybe this is a terrible episode for us.
I think I've talked about it in other
happened.
podcasts, but there was one time, like, when I was in high school, my buddies and I would always go to, like, we would try to go to places that people said were haunted.
Oh yeah, episode 43.
Ben will remember.
Yeah.
But there was the creepiest thing wasn't like supernatural. It was that we went into this building in St. Anthony, into this basement, and at first there's a little door. You almost have to crawl to get down it, and then the stairs go down and the ceiling stays the same height, so you can stand up. Mm-hmm. And there was a old ass mattress. Fuckload of like random magazines from like the 50s or 60s or something, an old ass TV, like one of the really old like curved screens, black and white TVs, and then there was like some more recent clothing, including a couple of pairs of kids' shoes, and that's what caused us to be like, we're getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's creepy.
And so we don't know if that was just like, I could have easily just been a homeless person with kids. That's where they slept to try to stay warm and not die in the winter. I don't know. But that was fucking creepy.
Yeah, I think anywhere you go and you see like kids, like little kids' clothes and kids, that's creepy as fuck.
Yeah, we were as soon as we saw that, we were like, we're getting the fuck out of here. Like we're not hanging out. We go to leave, and as we're going out, I scratched my back on a nail that was sticking out of one of the boards.
Oh shit!
La
Tetanus.
Llorona got me.
Yeah, La Llorona got me.
For that one, Craig was La Llorona.
Yeah, it was,
Did he start crying?
no,
Bullshit.
I didn't.
Yeah, how old were you?
16,
Oh, you were
17
definitely
maybe.
crying.
Definitely crying.
Yeah. There's definitely a tear. Maybe it wasn't like full out audio based.
There were no tears.
Maybe
yeah,
no sounds came out. But
that was the only close call I think we had. Like we went to
The nail.
we went to a couple of other like houses that were supposedly haunted and abandoned. We went to this place called Wolfman's Cabin, where this guy supposedly, when they were settling the area, like killed his family, started a new family, killed them too. Like we went to several places like that, and nothing. Like nothing. I don't know. So I don't know.
that's creepier than, like, that's scarier than any paranormal stuff. Like what people are actually willing
What
to
people,
do.
yeah. I like the thing is that's the story everyone is told. I don't know if that's true.
It's one of those like the telephone game.
Yeah,
You know, you'll tell me it, then I'll tell it a different way, and then that's why when I hear stories from like parents and stuff that they've heard when they were kids, I'm like, how much can you believe it? Because passing down a story just down a few people loses like the story itself. But I don't know, and I think
I heard que La Llorona estaba bien buena.
that's not what I told you.
but yeah, there was a girl that I went to high school with that.
Got abducted.
No, like her and her little. She was my age, and then she had a little sister who was like 2 or 3 years younger than me, and they would both swear that in their house. It was like the weird shit where like kitchen cabinets would be open when they were closed, lights would turn on that were off, random shit like that. I don't know if they ever actually saw like a ghost type shape or not, but I mean they said they had experiences regularly, and they had like religious people come to bless the house. Like they tried a bunch of different stuff, and but they said they had experiences like just kind of multiple times.
And we've heard like Madonna that if there's a ghost or a spirit or whatever, and you start cussing, that they go away, And to Anna, when you see her coming in the shop when it's dark, she's like, "Go away, motherfucker!" She starts fucking screaming. Yeah.
That's awesome.
What I did, I'm gonna record her.
Every single time?
Every single time.
It is kind of creepy in here. Well, not creepy.
Carlos says here, he's been sharpening when it's been just him, and then he'll see like a shadow walk behind him.
I think it's just paranoia. Like, well, not paranoia, but
You
like,
calling Carlos a pussy?
yeah. But
He didn't even back
but
down.
I don't really think he sees anything. I think he's like, I don't know if you've ever just. It happens to me all the time when I'm editing. Like, I'll see something like, but I think it's just you're so focused on one thing and you kind of like,
No, they told me that the apartment where you live in, somebody died there.
oh, that's crazy. Shut the fuck up. I'm moving tomorrow.
The one they built like last year.
Yeah, that one.
No, well, and that's the thing. Like, I'm
Quick death. It was one of the builders. Yeah.
dude, I'm scared
He's
of like,
buried in the
I'm scared
concrete.
shitless going anywhere. But whenever I'm home and I hear any noise, like I'll go and investigate for some reason. I've never been the type of person like they're like, fuck, I swear I saw a shadow. I'll go into the room to make sure I didn't see anything just to clear my mind. But I've never been the type of person that has ever seen anything. Like if I hear something,
You'll go and investigate.
I'll try to. Like I'll go and look. I'll go like when I come here, my biggest fear is walking all the way in the back and then flashing my light and seeing someone back at the paint booth. Like, but every time I have a flashlight on me and I walk back there, I will flash my
So
flashlight.
when you walk in the building, like on your left-hand side, there's a switch, a light switch.
Well, yeah, but it only turns on that hall. That's what I mean. It only turns on that hall.
Have you-
But when you
God.
it, like
No. So
The two light
when you walk
switches.
in right there next to the time machine, where you punch in, you turn that one on.
Oh, I was
that
like,
one turns
time
on.
machine.
It turns on the punch machine, time clock.
Yep.
Did you say time machine?
He did.
I did say time machine.
It took me a second to
You
get
have
it
a time
too.
machine? Jeez.
Yeah, like I went Mexican like.
Go back to 2001 at the beginning of the year when you hired. Don't do it.
But yeah, you turn on that one. That one turns on like it turns on the light in the break room and then one in the back.
really?
And then the one right there where you turn, that's only the hallway.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, there's two light switches.
I'm
there.
gonna have to turn that one on.
turn them both on.
When
You'll
I
be
come
fine.
back in, I'm like all the lights and then leave them on.
Send them the bill for the power bill.
Oh yeah, I'm not.
He
turning
screams so loud too when he gets scared.
John is the. If we were in a horror movie, John would be the first to die.
Yeah,
them. No, I'd probably shit myself because I hate.
Oh,
these.
he would be the one that runs
He's
with
the
the chainsaw.
he's the one that's like, I wonder what that sound is. Maybe I should go check it out.
Do you think John's the one
Like-
that when he's getting chased by a car runs in a straight line?
Probably.
Yes, he gives up.
Yeah, dude.
He
I'm
runs like 10 steps. He's like, fuck this. Just
I'm
kill
always
me.
paranoid, dude. I don't know why, but I will like if I'm
It's
at
your
home,
conscious, dude.
I have to check. Like if I hear a noise outside, I will get butt up naked and go and look. Like
Me too, but I
Yeah.
grab my fucking gun when I do it.
Oh yeah, as long as I
Like,
don't hear.
yesterday, actually, last night, my dog kept barking. You know,
Oh, dude, that's a sign that there's ghosts and shit.
yeah,
I've heard that
probably.
too. That when somebody dies, you hear dogs bark.
And so I kept and my dogs don't bark in the house, especially at night. Only when there's somebody really close to the house. You know, there can be somebody on the sidewalk and my dogs are good.
They sleep outside.
No, they're in my living room. They have their own kennels,
Oh,
but they feel when there's people close to the house.
that's fucking.
They either
Yeah.
smell them or hear them.
Yeah, and so they start barking, but then again, it's also animals, cats and shit that are
Yeah.
close, you know. And so,
Who made you in charge of the sound effects?
You know what? These sound effects are way better than the buttons. Keep on going, Jesus.
I'm looking for fucking eerie music that I can just play on the background, but all of this sucks
Why don't you just YouTube it?
because that's copyrighted.
We're not. Anyways,
yeah. But anyways, and last night they were doing that shit, and I got up, looked outside the window, and looked around like nothing. They shut up. Couple seconds, they start going again. I'm like, fuck this. I grab my gun, I fucking rack it. I walk outside. I'm like, let's go see what the fuck's going on.
find
Yeah, I'll
anything?
never walk out without fucking the fuck that.
well, I mean, I won't walk out of my house. I'll walk to the window and check, make sure.
Me too. Like even the living room.
Yeah.
You know, like from my room to the living room.
If I could have a spotlight on just my two cars from outside, just fucking beaming down, I would buy it and just beam it because the crackheads that live around me. I don't trust a single one of them.
Are you guys the type of people that have to cover their feet or else ghosts will get you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
or your
I've
hand
never
hangs
heard
off
that.
of the bed.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
if your
this?
hand hangs
Dude,
off,
that's why-
or if
It's
your
not-
foot hangs
I
out,
don't-
or it's not covered by
I
a
don't
sheet.
feel like ghosts are gonna get it. I just feel like something's gonna touch it.
yeah.
And as soon as I feel something touch it, I'm fucking
Yeah.
That's
gone.
so I've been fighting with Jerry to
Is that
buy
a Hispanic thing?
I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, I've been fighting with
Maybe.
Jerry for like 6 months to buy a California King because I'm like I need at least another foot and a half because I can't have. That's my argument. My hand can't hang off on the side. So I need like because I don't know. I'm scared someone's gonna like
the monster under
Just
your bed
touch
is going to
it.
get you.
Just touch it.
yeah. That would freak me the fuck. I would fucking just I don't know. I would,
Yeah. One time, you know what? One time, what happened? So I was like this, and my hand was hanging off the side, and I started thinking about that. And then when I started thinking, I felt something hit it. I'm like, "Fuck this!" I roll over around, I jump
You throw
around,
on.
turn on the fucking light, and there's a fucking moth flying around.
Oh, shit.
It took me about 45 minutes to kill the fucking thing, but I killed the fucking thing. No. I had a fucking,
Several magazines later.
fucking shirt. I had a fucking shirt chasing the fucking thing with it.
It was a flamethrower.
But I did. I felt something just touch my. I'm like, fuck this.
Yeah, that's my only thing. I cannot sleep with my feet uncovered and my hand can't be hanging off the bed. Uncovered is fine, but hanging off the bed is a no go.
Yeah, hanging off the bed is
Yeah,
mine.
so I'm trying to-
Uncovered, that's not a problem.
Jerry doesn't
I-
think it's a valid excuse to buy a bigger bed, but
Yeah. I mean, I sleep with my feet covered because
Tell her that
that's
you're gonna be the meat between the sandwich.
what?
So I need, yeah.
you're going to be the cream of the Oreo.
Yes.
Oh.
I'll be on one side. You're gonna be in the middle. She's gonna be on
Oh
the other one.
fuck!
And so that's why we need a bigger bed.
Tell her this will get
That's
you.
not gonna
this
buy
will,
us a
this will get her to buy one. Tell her that the bigger the bed, the further away from you she can sleep.
Yep.
No, that's what.
Yep.
Can we mute this?
No,
That's what she likes.
That's what I want. I don't like getting touched when I'm sleeping. I want to be the like,
Whatever. So why do you sleep with me when you go to shows?
that's
dude,
true.
we're recording. Turn that off.
Dude, what
Pause
the
that.
fuck? Hold
Flag
on.
it. Flag minute 8:36.
That doesn't do anything.
No,
Yeah, don't.
you don't listen to that part.
No,
Just kidding.
dude, I don't touch
Craig
this.
is always here. Look at Craig's face. He's jealous. Put it on him.
You're the one that changes the cameras.
They don't need to know that.
They already do.
Fuck.
Is this one good?
God, John. Yeah, that's
so-
great.
Why does it sound like shit though?
No, that's what it's supposed to sound like.
in Texas, when I went
No,
to
but, like,
school in
it won't
Texas.
sound
No, it's because of
loud.
your Bluetooth. It'll sound good on the real recording. Remember?
All right, you guys
Yeah?
tell me.
Yeah, didn't we do this last week?
I can't remember, man.
Yeah, we did. I think it sounds good on the recording. It sounds good, but because of the Bluetooth, it's acting like a phone call or
Oh,
something.
okay. Oh, that's right, huh?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Are you done?
Y lo va a regañar.
Anyways, sorry. When I was in
No,
Dairy,
no. So I think. Yeah, dale, pues.
I think I told this story already, and I think Rudy's the one that corrected me, but I'm going to tell it again. I don't give a fuck. In Texas, when you're in Dare, they use the whole...
Oh, yeah, that's the 7 Live episode that we did.
Okay,
In
good.
Texas?
That's a while ago. We're 150. But in Texas, there they talk about this crash that happened on the bus. It's famous as fuck. Like I'm sure Texas teaches in every school.
Is it the one where the kids died? Mm-hmm. And then
The bus full of kids died, and
then the car.
and they got killed by the train.
Yeah.
But the road that's been
I know this story.
It's been studied by a lot of like those what's it called ghost
Ghost
hunters.
hunters.
Yeah. And if you put baby powder in the back of your car and you park your car in neutral right on the railroad tracks, it will roll you off, and supposedly it's the spirits. Supposedly the story, yeah, and you can see the handprints on the car, but it only happens at midnight or a certain time. But the road looks uphill, so when you're there, it looks uphill, and so there was this group of people that started researching it, and they would put their car on there, and it would roll forward, even though it looks up, and yeah, it's an optical illusion. They studied the road, and it's actually on the downhill, and they just couldn't explain why there was like the baby powder part, because
The baby powder part is because kids play around the cars and their oil stays on there. So
No,
when they
but
put the baby
I
powder
heard
will
of it.
stick
I
to
heard
it.
it, but people say they would wash them, clean it. When they put it on, there's nothing there.
yeah, that's the only thing they couldn't explain is the baby powder.
Yeah.
But the car rolling is because of the optical illusion.
Have you've seen Jaime Maussan, the alien hunter dude?
What?
Jaime Maussan, the OVNI guy. You know those those extra those
those
aliens that they
mini
showed in Mexico.
aliens?
Oh, the one in Mexico.
Yeah,
They're making
that video where that guy grabs it and starts eating it.
and it's cake.
No, anyway, there's a guy that him and this other guy, they were always like talking shit about each other. But one of them, so Jaime Maussan was the Omni guy. The other guy was Casa Fantasmas, and that he went and did an episode there at that place that John was talking about.
Oh,
Yeah.
What I can't remember what his name was.
Jaime Camille.
You know the cemetery on the way. So on Sunnyside,
Yeah.
on your way out of town.
Allegedly.
They say the same thing, that you can see a girl sitting on a tree
On the
branch
tree branch, yeah.
at a certain time of day. And,
going
and all
towards
that shit.
Bone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah,
I got it.
Yeah, on the curve.
Yeah, on the curve right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's a and supposedly under that tree branch there's a little girl's grave, and people say that's her. I've never seen her.
And the grave's not on
That's more of that
The tree.
pareidolia shit.
Because the tree
Probably.
is
Probably.
right on the fence line, and the branch that they say hangs onto out of the graveyard.
A lot of this
I'm talking
too.
about a different branch then.
A lot of this too
Because
is
the branch he's talking about, the one in the back,
Oh.
like this.
No, well, you come out of the curve and you hit the tree's right there, like
Tree's
straight
right in
on.
front of you.
Yeah, but the branch where they say that she sits on actually goes this way, and the cemetery's right on the line. So
We're talking about a different thing then. Because I've
You've
driven
seen
past it. Yeah, I've driven past
You've
it
seen
multiple times. No.
Oh.
No.
did you guys hear about on Bone? This actually happened to my friend Costa's buddy. They were at a bonfire, and he was there. There were a bonfire up in Bone, and it was like 3 a.m, and the kid was like, "All right, I'm gonna go home." He didn't drink. They didn't drink. He just said he was tired, so he was driving on Bone, and that this lady ran like towards him, asking, like screaming for help, and he hit her. And he called the police, saying that he had ran over a lady, and he was freaking out. And he got off his car to look for her, and he's like, I tried to look for her, and I can't find her. And the cops showed up. They searched all over for this lady. There wasn't a single scratch on his car. And they obviously did like the test to see if he was drunk or something. And he wasn't. He didn't have any alcohol in his system. And it actually made the news.
Did he have any acid in his system?
No
Shrooms?
drugs, nothing.
fumes from the car.
Yeah, but he said he swore he hit her.
Carbon
And
monoxide
that's what he
poisoning?
pulled
Yeah, probably.
Who knows? But it made
Like I
the
said,
news.
I believe the people that say stuff, but I don't believe that it's because people play hoaxes all the time. There's a lot of pranksters out there.
Remember that the fucking clown shit going around?
Yeah,
That they're doing pranks and people are fucking dressing up as clowns and
yeah.
trying to,
When the movie It came out,
Oh yeah,
was
yeah.
it? 'Cause
Yeah,
that
it
was like only like 2-3 years
yeah.
ago.
That's when that
Yeah.
came.
Yeah,
out.
the remake, right?
the remake,
Yeah, the remake, yeah.
the second part. Was it the remake? The first part of the
And
remake
they're
or the
being
second
funny,
part?
like
I don't
trying to scare
remember.
people walking at night and shit like that until somebody.
So somebody shot one of them, right?
Not one of them. A lot of them got blasted.
And that's how that trend ended.
But that had to have been the movie. The movie.
Yeah, it was when the.
And I don't know if they made it like a thing, but they're like, if
And
you
then
get
other-
shot when you're trying to scare somebody like this, like pretty much you look for it, like it's like in self defense almost. They
I
sort
think
of-
that happened with a YouTube prank recently. The guy that they shot a YouTuber, or something happened. Somebody either like shot or like beat the shit out of a YouTuber or something and got off because
Oh yeah, I saw that. It was like at a mall. Like
Yeah,
at a mall.
Oh,
like
he
a
was
food court.
He was a streamer
It was a food
on
court.
on
Oh,
Twitch or
yeah,
Kick.
Yep,
yeah,
yep,
he was a
I
streamer.
seen that shit on TikTok not so long ago.
Yeah,
yeah, and I think that guy got away
Yeah,
with it.
he got
he
away
did.
with
He
it.
did.
Yeah.
But
Because
that's
he asked him multiple times,
he
dude,
pressed
back
him.
up, back
Yeah,
the
he-
fuck up.
Yeah, he was pressing him. So
So if I tell John back the fuck up and
You have to give him a chance to do it, though.
I'll be like, okay. Yeah, I saw this. I actually I think it was just right now in break. I saw this TikTok that this guy that was trying to break into someone's car, and these two guys showed up. They got him and they started beating him up, and the guy was one guy was beating him up. The other guy was standing there just kind of like waiting, and he just pulls out his gun and starts shooting him. After the other guy started beating him up and got him on the ground, he's like, people were so tired, because this is in San Francisco. They're so tired of people breaking in and getting cops. He must have unloaded his magazine on this guy. And the person recording was in the car, sitting in the driver's seat, kind of ducking and recording. And this
Oh,
was
I
happening
seen that.
right in front of him. Yeah, he just kept shooting at him. Even went back to his car and then kept shooting him. People.
I just seen when he tried to get off the car to fight him, and he just fucking unloaded a mag, and the guy that was with him recorded it, and then you see him just jump back.
This is a different one then, because this one, someone in a car that was happening right in front of him. Yeah, one guy's beating the guy that tried to break into their car is beating him up, and then this other guy's just standing there, and he pulls out his gun, waits until he has a shot, shoots him on the ground. This guy turns around and starts running away, and then the other guy keeps beating him up, and then he moves and he just unloads his clip. He walks across just the road, gets in his, like, about to get in his car, and he keeps shooting him. He just unloaded his gun on him like that. Yeah.
Fuck.
And I guess people are getting sick and tired of that in San Francisco.
I
That
bet.
guy's
San
definitely
Francisco's bad right now.
Yeah.
I've heard.
Where is?
San Francisco.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you guys know that page, Street People of Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Today, on the 10, there were these guys that were chasing. I guess I don't know. I just saw a clip of it like on break or something, and they were chasing this guy down the freeway. The guy crashes, gets out of his car. They get out of their car. They're all pointing guns on him. They rob his ass. They search his car and then drive off. Got away. Like nobody stopped them. No, the cops didn't show up. Just like in broad daylight. This is like some Mad Max shit. Broad daylight. This guy crashes on the freeway. They still rob his ass and then take whatever in the car they were looking for and then left.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That could be drug related.
Probably. That would be my assumption too. But you know, I don't know. Who knows? Shit's just getting weird.
There was this they were like friends with my parents, and they would invite us every Thanksgiving to their house. And I remember they live on that road like where the Tropical is coming to Yukon. You go straight out and you keep going
Hit
past
road?
it. Yeah, is it Hit Road? Yeah,
25th?
Yeah. Right.
yeah, you go under the bridge and you keep going straight. And this house was like on a corner.
La 25.
There's a
Under the
bridge?
Yeah, right there. After St. Leon exit, before Yukon, that bridge.
Oh, the overpass.
The overpass. Yeah. Okay.
The
okay.
overpass, sorry.
Yeah.
And
Gotcha.
I remember that it's this old little house. It's on a trailer park. There's probably like 6-7 trailers there, but in the same property. They were actually selling the whole thing during the C word time. And the house was right there. Just an old little house, one room, and it's just one room, one bathroom, kitchen, but the layout's a square. So you walk in the door, you're in the kitchen. You literally go straight to the doorwell. There's the room. You take a left, the bathroom. You come out the bathroom, the living room, and you loop back into the like kitchen / dining room, if you could consider it that. But a really small house. Like if you're laying down, you can see the door, and you can see through the bathroom, through the living room. And the mom would work at night, and then the dad would work during the day. Same place where my mom works. And they have 2 little kids, and then one kid has autism. I don't know how old they were at the time, but they were really young. And the other kid was 1 year older, so they were probably like 4 and 5, 3 and 4, because the smallest one couldn't speak yet. And I remember this because their son that had autism was sleeping, so they had one bed for him and his wife, and right next to it was for their 2 kids. And he said that he laid him down to sleep. He just went and finished dinner. He walked back. He laid down on his bed, and he fell asleep. The kids were sleeping, and then he thought he was dreaming. He hears that his son was just like getting his attention, but since he doesn't speak, he was just making noises. And he looks up, and there's a person in black right at the door, like at their doorwell. And he tries to get up, but something in him can't like let him get up, and the kid is freaking out. And he's just making noises, and he gets under his covers and starts crying. And he goes like the guy comes to him, and he goes black. And then he turns around and he opens the door and runs out. And this guy, for some reason, was able to get up and ran after him. But once he hit the door, there was no one there, because all the trailers were there. And he asked the next day if anybody saw anything, heard anything, and nobody knew anything. But it actually happened because the little boy got like freaked out after and would point at the door, like saying like what happened. And he thought it was a dream, but once he woke up and he saw the door open, like the door was actually open, when he kind of realized it wasn't a dream. And so he told the landlord this, and he said that before him, the son of the owner blew his brains out in the living room, and they actually, when they were moving,
And they didn't know that when they bought the place? Isn't that illegal?
I don't know, but
I think you're supposed to.
Doesn't that have to be disclosed if somebody...
Well, they were renting off the guy that bought it from the guy that his son.
okay.
So this
They were
is already
renting.
passed down. Yeah, they said that when one of the kids was playing by the fireplace early before that, they found some bullets inside like the ashes. They've never used the fireplace, and it had a gate. And I remember too, they said that they found like 3 bullets. He had no idea what they were because they don't.
Man, those cops fucking suck.
Yeah.
If somebody died there and they didn't find those casings.
So yeah, they say that they might think like, I don't know, like this is how they told the story. So who knows? But I mean, I believe them if there's like those two situations add up.
I
It's
wonder
so weird.
what you left out.
I didn't leave anything out because I remember this story so vividly because we'd go every year.
Or
to,
what they left out when they told you,
yeah, probably.
you know, or what you added to it.
Or what you added, yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't add anything. I might have forgotten something, but yeah, the whole concept of like the guy and him like thinking it was a dream, and him realizing during the thing, and then the kid kind of being like freaked out after, like the kid couldn't talk. So I mean,
Don't they call those night terrors? Like when you're technically awake, but you can't move. And
Anna
like it's like
had
you're
that
still
before
kind
when
of
she was in
dreaming,
Mexico by
but
herself.
Yeah.
is that what they call them?
I've heard of them
Because I
from
think that's the
multiple
thing
people.
where like people are kind of like in between awake and asleep still, and something's freaking them out and they can't move, but their eyes are open. I think
I
that's
think it's a sleep induced. What's it called?
Coma?
Induced, no,
Sleep
sleep induced paralysis.
yeah. There you go. Yeah, there's some kind of thing
paralysis. Sleep paralysis.
where they're kind of like in between awake and asleep,
Sleep
and their eyes are open, but they can't move.
Yeah, that's what Anna said. She just felt heavy and like something right here on her chest, and she couldn't move. But she's like, I could move my eyes. I know I was awake,
Yeah.
and then it just went away.
And I mean, I could, when he told us the story, I'm like, maybe it was a dream, but for the kid to freak out, like, and he would point at he said that after a while, he would still point at the door casing where,
Did they still stay there?
no, imagine, I remember probably a while after that because just recently they put the whole, everything for sale. So I'm imagining we haven't gone in a while. So
Is it for sale now?
I don't know.
Leo's gonna buy it.
No.
Yeah, I
So
remember-
according to this thing, sleep paralysis occurs when there's a disruption when there's a disruption in the transition between sleep stages. So specifically between REM and wakefulness. So during REM sleep, your brain sends signals to inhibit muscle activity. So it essentially causes temporary paralysis to prevent you from acting out your dreams. Sleep paralysis happens when you become conscious before the muscle inhibition is lifted. So factors that may contribute to include sleep deprivation, irregular sleep schedules, and high levels of stress or anxiety.
Did it?
Plus, if you have high levels of stress or anxiety, you're also more likely to believe like you're not thinking straight.
I actually this happened. I never dream, but I don't know if I told you, but a few weeks ago, I had a dream for the slightest second, and I was in a yoga class. And the
That
instructor,
was definitely a dream.
this is all I remember. I'm in yoga class and the instructor's like, okay, now extend your foot straight out. Like, so I extended it straight out like this. Dude, it gave me a cramp. I woke up
And punched
instantly. Dude, I
you
woke
were
up crying. I was
Your body
Dude,
said, "What the
I hate
fuck are
those,
you
man.
doing
Those fucking-
exercise for?"
yeah.
You can't do yoga.
No, but I did it. I
can't
remember
do
this.
those splits.
I actually did it with my foot. I stretched it out in real life. Gives me a cramp. I wake up freaking out because it was so painful.
Dude, those are
And I'm
painful.
crying. This is like
And
at
you had a
3
real cramp.
A real
Oh,
cramp.
that's what woke you up. Then.
Yeah,
Okay,
but then
okay.
this
you
is at
dreamed it was
3
happening.
This is at 3 in the morning.
Doing yoga.
This is 3 in the morning, and it was on a Friday. Around, I want to say 7:38, because Jerry was still home. The exact same dream on my right leg. Again, another cramp. And Jerry was there to...
Did you go to bed thinking of it?
No.
John,
No, I got 2 cramps in the same night on the calves, and I almost passed out. And
do you think that your body
It's telling you don't.
is trying to
exercise?
tell you something?
Dude, I think
don't go to yoga? I don't fucking go to yoga.
I think,
I think
your
it's
body's,
paranormal
I think
shit.
your body's trying to tell you the opposite. that you should do yoga so that you
I
don't
think
get
it's that
cramps.
person that died in your apartment.
I think on that same day, me and Leo were dreaming that we were biting into each. One of us was biting into one leg, and the other one was biting into
Stop
the other
fucking dreaming that shit because that was fucking painful, man. I almost cried, dude.
Seriously,
I,
I
was like,
think-
holy
No, mine
shit.
was mine. Yeah, mine sí estaba rare.
I think that was your. I think that was your subconscious telling you to.
That's crazy
do
though.
yoga.
But I remember clearly. I'm
Have
in
you ever done yoga?
Nope, and I'm never gonna do it
Dude,
because of this fucking
Yoga is fucking really good for you.
Yeah.
No, the only thing that I dreamed about that I've actually acted out is like throwing a punch and hitting Nana.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it like the TikToks though when they're sleeping next to each other and then one of the partners is just like boom, and they're pretend fighting in their dream but they're awake.
No, because when I hit her, I woke up.
Oh,
And she did too. And, you know, and then
Have you ever dreamt that you're laying an egg?
And then you shit your pants.
Yeah, me neither.
you shit your pants?
Did you shit your pants?
No,
Oh,
I saw it on
I heard
TikTok.
the TikTok too. I heard it this morning.
Yeah.
you shit your pants too?
No,
Oh, bro,
there's a TikTok.
It's a TikTok.
How
where
have you not seen
He went
this?
to heaven and then he's like, please send me back down to
Yeah.
earth. I can't die right now.
Yeah, so-
And he's like, all right, I'm going to send you back, but you're going to be an animal. And he was a chicken.
Yeah, here's a chicken.
And so he made friends. He had a bunch of chicken friends, and then his stomach started hurting. And told his friend, like, hey, my stomach hurts a lot. He's like, dude, come on. You're going to lay an egg. He's like, the first one hurts, but after that, you start getting used to it. So he's like, just push hard. And then he's like, I woke up and I had shit all over me. Right? That
Yeah. No.
And that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Damn. Sorry.
Don't dream you're a chicken.
I'm probably gonna dream that now. Too.
I seriously think you should do yoga.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
yoga's good. For
Could you imagine if John got like super flexible?
I used to be really
No.
flexible. Screw you.
No, I can't.
I'm gonna start doing yoga now. Maybe
Should.
it was a sign.
Dude, didn't Mexican OT do like a backflip?
yeah,
You
he's
should-
fucking flexible as fuck.
Yeah, you should aim for that.
I mean, you've seen the guy in the rollerblades that did the backflip with his hands in his pockets and his shirt off, and he's like,
But
you may not agree, but this is the peak. This is what peak male
physique.
yeah, this is
I
like
think
the
I've seen
peak
it.
male physique or something like that.
Yeah.
This is like overweight, hairy dude.
Yeah.
Does
yeah,
a
and he's
backflip.
Mexican. But he did it in skateboarding.
But is it fake?
yeah.
Or is it
No, it's real.
No, it's real.
actually real.
Yeah.
And he did it backwards too. He comes out and
Hands in his pockets, no
Like-
shirt.
like that one dude, that one wrestler. He wrestles with his hands in his pocket.
Oh, I didn't know that. I don't think I've seen that one.
I don't know what his name is. It's like on 8. What's that?
God damn it, Anna.
What's that wrestling promotion? AL something. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't know anything about that. But yeah, dude does a backflip, and then the person recording, he rolls up. He's like, "You may not like it, but this is what the peak male form looks like," or something to that effect, and then rollerblades off.
Dude, you should try that.
Yes.
Because you need to get a. So when you do an experiment, you need to get a control, right?
Yep.
So do it before you even practice.
oh no, I know I can't do a backflip.
Then do a lot of yoga, and then do it again.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Yeah. So what do you guys do? Do you guys ever have like Halloween parties? Do you guys ever throw Halloween parties with your friends? Anything like that?
I'm boring.
You guys are my friends. Just kidding.
Why do you sound
Yeah.
so sad?
Yeah.
Well, like it was
never
supposed
want to do
be-
anything.
it
You're
was
kidding?
supposed to
Like
be
we're not friends, or you're
only
kidding?
have
Like
3 friends.
No, the last few years I've taken Donnie. Like just my
Trick-or-treating?
wife. Yeah, just my wife and I.
But you never throw like a Halloween party with your friends or
We did one with my
That's your family. That doesn't count.
my comadre, but it was like small.
You, Craig.
so we're gonna do a Halloween party here at the house.
One of my cuñados.
You guys gonna dress
birthday
up?
on the 30th. No.
I'm gonna be Capitan
No,
Fat
that's-
Sparrow.
When?
Tomorrow.
Next week?
Wait, is it tomorrow? Because
it's on Tuesday.
yeah.
It's Halloween. This is releasing.
We're gonna do it on Halloween.
Monday.
Oh shit. Quedé como stupid. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Why?
Because I thought it was. I actually thought it was on last Friday.
Wait, what?
The party,
What party?
the Halloween party. Well, last Thursday. Sorry.
Is he?
I'm
making any
confused as
sense to
fuck
you?
right now. Okay, let's talk real
Real
for
time.
us.
Tuesday.
For us.
Tuesday we're gonna have a Halloween.
And I
Okay.
thought it was Thursday.
Okay.
So I was saying
he's
tomorrow.
been saying tomorrow.
I was about to
Like
come dressed tomorrow.
literally tomorrow.
Oh, it is tomorrow.
Like Thursday.
Please wear your costume tomorrow.
No, because he has it here.
Oh shit. Okay.
cheating.
Never mind.
You didn't want me to be the turkey. But
no, I don't want it to be
we
the
can't
turkey
just
that was
use
last year.
We can't just use it for Thanksgiving.
Didn't the
No,
giant
you're
baby
gonna
win?
use it next month.
The giant baby one, but he's not gonna do it.
There's also the mermaid thing we got to do.
mermaid.
There's,
fucking
there's a
talk
bunch
to
of
me.
stuff we got to
Yeah,
do.
we can't.
Fuck
I'm not
you.
being a mermaid
We
because
can't
I
do
don't know
any
how
of
to
that.
swim.
I know.
First-
I know.
We're not gonna make you literally swim.
Still, I'm not being a mermaid.
A merman, John. You're a merman.
Sorry, I was upset that day. I apologize.
I know, and that's why we're never gonna forget that. Because now that Jesus brings or we bring someone, Jesus just looks at us and I'm like, all right, never mind.
Yeah, because
We just go back to that moment.
Sorry.
hey,
Wait,
You guys shouldn't have made me mad that day.
we didn't make you mad. Shit, you lost the fucking bet.
you lost the bet.
know,
That was a
I forgot.
legit bet.
That was a legit bet.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Sorry.
It's not that you lost. That we
That's why
made
I've never
nothing.
betted with you anymore because you won't honor them.
Yep.
Plus,
That wasn't.
If-
I think that was more of a punishment. It wasn't a bet.
it was
No,
a
it was a
punishment
bet.
for losing the bet.
Yeah.
You just had to do 20 pictures.
Yeah, I did. I remember.
You
now.
agreed.
I'm sorry.
You,
You
signed
agreed,
a form,
and then
which
you
we're
didn't do
gonna.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, form.
You did.
God damn it, John.
He's getting mad all over again.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
getting
that's
pissed now. I'm sorry. I thought dressing up as a turkey
Do you know
was
why?
gonna...
Why?
No.
Where the thing
That's
about
next month.
mermaids came from? Have you ever seen what is it?
A seahorse?
No.
Yes, I have seen those.
It's a one of those
shrimp.
I think it's a beluga whale or no, one of those sperm whales or something. But anyway, it looks like they have knees, and so from a certain angle, it looks like the bottom part looks like a mermaid. It's weird.
That's where it came from?
Yeah, I'll have to find a.
There's no real mermaids in the ocean.
I think there are.
I think so.
Is it a porpoise maybe?
Is it?
Wasn't that's a
Is a porpoise
dolphin, isn't it?
Is a porpoise a porcupine in the
I
water?
think a porpoise is a dolphin, and beluga and sperm whales. I think they're different.
I'm a
They might
sperm
be
whale.
the same thing. The beluga ones are the ones with the big like forehead, right?
Yeah,
The big ass forehead.
yeah.
If I come back,
Is
I'm gonna
a
be
sperm whale the same thing or no?
No.
See, look.
If I come back, when I die and I come back,
It's a
I want
beluga.
to be a
It's a
sperm
beluga
whale
whale.
donor.
What the fuck? That does look like a mermaid.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Are they sure?
That's a beluga whale, you said?
Oh
Yeah.
fuck!
Yeah, so.
This will be done
Because it looks like it has knees.
Damn. Así lo da cargar.
See, I think that's a mermaid that they fucked up.
Yeah.
That's
Se llama Doña Boluga.
No, que
Doña
no.
boluda, más bien.
Pensé que John había dicho que no sabía nadar.
You got jokes. Oh, oh shit! They took a picture of me, Jesus. Look, there's another one.
Which one's you?
Another one. That one fucking looks old.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Dude, that's creepy as fuck.
That was funny.
That has to be where they came from.
Yeah.
Like, you look at them in a certain way and it's like, no. And then you look at them at the right angle
Yeah.
and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
That looks like a
that looks
like a fucking mermaid.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! We went black.
no, the mermaids have long hair
Never came back.
and red,
Sorry.
and their name is Ariel. No,
She's
don't.
We could get in so much trouble.
Why?
Oh, we're thinking of two
The
different.
new one.
If anything,
She doesn't have red hair, does she?
if anything, it's likely that her skin would be gray, like a fish.
yeah.
Fair enough.
So
That one
The
was
new
weird.
ones-
That
the new
one was
ones-
weird to
the
me.
new
I don't
ones
have anything
probably-
against that, but like just make the characters believable. I mean, like the sun doesn't get down there very. Okay, let's move on.
Yep.
yeah, it's definitely not a sperm whale. They are different, very different.
Yeah. Dude, did you hear? I don't know if I can say this though.
Say what?
Yes, you can say it.
Because on the TikTok, it made it seem like it was illegal to talk about it,
But it's on TikTok.
but it's on TikTok. Fair enough. So if it's illegal, I'm sorry.
To talk about what?
So John, this is John talking about it.
My name is John. And I'm talking
That
about this.
there was this. Yeah. No, there's this TikTok. So I'm commenting on the TikTok, not on the thing that says that there's a law. But I looked it up, and there is no law. But that you can't try to contact dolphins. That this dude, the guy that.
Like you can't
try
say
to-
here dolphin.
No,
Like,
dude. So you know the guy that came the guy that founded I think it's Greenpeace. I guess he said that he could like if you're within 1,000 miles of any dolphin or whale or whatever, that you can telepathically communicate with them, and that they told him that like telepathically to be at this place, and that they'd show up, and he told everybody, he's like, this is what they said, and they showed up. But I haven't really looked into it.
Right now, we get swatted.
That sounds like a.
That's bullshit.
This sounds like so. Like animals tend to. I don't know if dolphins do this or not, but a lot of animals will take the same path, right?
Uh-huh.
And so, like, say that you see deer taking the same path every day. You're like, hey, these deer told me that they're going to be here,
yeah,
and then you
fair
show
enough.
up at the time that they walk by every day. It's like
That is true.
you just watched those deer long enough, and now you look like some telepath.
That is true.
So that,
I know.
That's
Have you
what I
seen?
did for deer hunting. I'm like, be here at 7:45.
Yeah, but what he's not telling you is that for
Fat
like
man. Wait,
2 weekends before, and then
Sounds
3
like you're
days
salty.
before.
you guys
He was
scouted
there
the place,
scouting, yeah. And so that's what it is. He knew where they were going to be because that's where
It's
he saw
just
it.
a weekend.
The fact that
Not
they
fucking
showed
2
up
weeks.
It was
was
2 weekends,
No,
right? 2
kind of
weekends.
dumb of them to
You
show
went up
up.
the weekend before
At
too,
the same
didn't you?
time.
No. I just
Do
went
you
up
think Craig's
Friday
upset
and
because
stayed till Tuesday.
that
I
could've
thought
been
you
his
said you
deer.
went up the weekend before because you dropped
maybe.
your trailer
Ask
off the
him.
weekend before.
Oh yeah, but
they're
it was at
they're
night.
definitely salty.
Oh, you guys
Sunday.
didn't stay there.
No, I dropped it off on Sunday
Oh.
night and came back.
I thought you hung out both
Oh no,
weekends.
It was just Sunday night.
Or he didn't kill. the other
John
deer.
has a theory.
Yeah, I heard his theory. I'm not.
was it?
I'm not salty.
I said that if we think Craig's salty because you got his deer.
That was
didn't
not
get
my
it.
deer.
It wasn't his deer.
That was his deer.
I told him to shoot
Whoa,
it.
what are you looking at?
Your teeth.
What about him?
They have like a
The
red dot.
shit on him.
Pause the.
That's what
Pause the fucking.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
Isn't
man.
it?
The what?
They do have something here.
Dude, that's gross. Oh, you fucking dick. Sold. Have you seen
Oh,
that?
shit.
From, was it Chappelle show? He's like, hey, you got a booger right there. He's like, ugh. He's like, I bid $15, and he's like, sold. And
Oh fuck.
So why didn't you kill a deer this year?
is it over?
Yeah.
officially deerless?
I'm.
He's
yes. I
0
will
for
be-
3? 0 for 4?
He said for the party he's gonna bring some
Turkey.
deer what?
A real nice deer roast.
Deer roast.
And Anna was all like, "No, that's." Anna was all like, "That's fucking gross. I'm not touching that." And then Ben was like, "No, you aren't."
Would you be pissed if I dress up John as a deer?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
No, no.
That'd be awesome.
I've come to
a
terms
nice-
with it.
A nice, healthy deer.
I actually went out on Saturday and Sunday, and I saw deer both days. What I think they were all does, but after
You can't
the
tell.
last experience,
He can't tell.
I second guess everything now. And
This
so
is
now
only
I'm
be a
like,
doe, but spelled DOUGH.
If
Or
I was
like
Craig,
DOH.
every fucking doe I'd seen,
I was shocked.
I would fucking like. I don't know. I wouldn't be comfortable. Like this motherfucker has to have horns.
yeah, it messed with my head.
How
a
much
lot.
trouble would you get in if you accidentally?
Oh, he'd lose his license.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
if
You
nobody
don't.
saw him.
I mean,
you don't do that.
yeah,
Would
but
you
that's,
go to
No,
jail?
but like
No,
he
but-
said, like he thought he saw him and he
that
didn't.
does
and
not matter.
That
Really?
does not matter.
No,
You have
which
to.
is
make sure.
why I didn't shoot the deer that he shot because I couldn't see the horns, so I
But he
wasn't
could.
going to shoot it.
Yeah,
And he
like-
did
and-
see him,
and I
so
told
he
him,
did.
Craig, bottom right, dude, take him, and he's like, no, they don't have. I'm like, yes, Craig, I'm seeing it.
And he didn't trust you.
It's not that; it's that I didn't see them.
That's messed
And
up.
well,
He
here's
didn't
the other
trust me.
thing.
Yeah.
Keep in mind that when you're looking at deer and they're moving, it's easy to be like, oh, it's the one on the bottom right, and all I'm seeing is these two here, and there's one behind them.
Fair enough.
That shit happens a lot. Where we're looking
only,
at
we're only looking at two of them.
no, there were some on the other
perspective.
side of the hill, and there could have been others.
Bottom right.
Anyway,
there's only
He
one
didn't
out there.
trust me.
The point is, I didn't see the horns, so I didn't.
I
shoot.
meant bottom left. Sorry, Craig.
Craig, not that one.
Yeah,
The
and
other
see-
bottom right.
and see, that's the thing.
It's
You're
righter than right.
like, all jokes aside, you're responsible for what comes out of the. Out
No,
of that
and I understand.
Yeah,
I do agree with Craig. Don't shoot it if you're not sure. I do that. So.
I trusted you. Don't
But
trust
that-
anybody.
But
Lesson number one.
that's why. Like I was sure, and that's why I took it.
That's what
Yeah.
you shot.
Yeah.
So it hurts. It does hurt, but yeah, I wasn't gonna do that. And so the other deer that I saw, the ones I saw on Saturday, there was one that all I ever saw of it was the backside. I never saw its head. because it was kind of in the trees already. And when,
You know what you should do research
while
on?
I was looking at them, it turned like away from me and then went in kind of in through the trees.
Dude, there has to be a way. Hear me out. There has to be a way somewhere that you can do research by looking at the ass of a deer, and you can tell whether it's a buck or a doe.
Let's figure that out.
I mean, probably.
Please.
Like if
There
you can
has to
see the
be something.
balls.
No,
Can you? Okay, hold on. Let's see.
like I don't know.
Is there
There's
a way?
brown spot in this part, and there's not on the doe or something?
No, I doubt that.
There has to be.
Is there a way to tell if a deer is a doe or a deer by the tail part?
A doe or a buck, you mean?
Fuck.
If it's confused,
Seems
that's
like your response was empty.
Oh,
Talk to me dirty.
hold on. No, hold on.
I fell in the mud.
Shut up. Hold on. Is there a way to tell if a deer is a doe or a buck just from the tail? We need to.
Determining the sex of a deer based solely on its tail can be challenging and is generally not the most reliable method.
But
Both
can it?
bucks and does have tails that they lift when alarmed, revealing a white underside. However, bucks are often larger and may have a thicker base to their tail.
And they got horns. Okay, we get it. Jeez.
See, Craig, you should have just looked see if it was thicker.
yeah. So,
So it's a
anyway,
no.
we went back.
It
So
was a buck,
the
definitely.
one that one I saw, and then on Sunday morning I went again to a different spot.
They have balls.
and their balls are small, and so like that's another thing.
You
where
wouldn't be able to see 'em
It'd be
from
hard
oh.
to be like that. Yep, that one's got balls. You
They're
know,
like
that'd be
tucked
hard
in.
to tell.
Oh, okay. So it's not like a donkey. It's just fucking.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And so I went on Sunday and I saw some whitetails. I saw 4 of them. And again, I'm like, I was looking so hard at their ears and I trying to make sure that as soon as they move their ear, if there's a spot that didn't move, like that's a horn.
That's the horn.
And so like I spent quite a bit of time looking at those does.
You did the astronomy thing where.
What?
What?
You didn't kill the deer, man.
No, I didn't. And those were the only deer I saw on Sunday. Those were the only ones I saw on Sunday. But some guy was blocking the road. There was
Leo?
no. It was a switchback.
I wasn't up there.
So basically, like if you go up to Kelly Canyon and then keep going, you'll eventually come through the forest on the other side, and you're going to be over kind of by Green Canyon,
Yeah, that's where we went.
right? So I went.
That's the one that's like past Rexburg.
Green Canyon's like going.
Yeah,
towards
like
Driggs.
you go past
Where they
Sugar
have that
City.
swimming pool?
Yeah,
Okay.
you go past Sugar City and then drive out that way. And so I went there first and went into the forest from that side, and there was this dude blocking the road, and it was where the road does the switchbacks to kind of go up the mountain. The guy's blocking the road, and it's like a 1-lane road. There's barely enough room to kind of squeeze 2
it's
vehicles
tight right there.
by each other. It's pretty tight right there. Parked right in the middle of the road. They see me pull up and just stop. And I'm just trying to be, give them a chance to like move or whatever. Ladies standing in front of the truck just looking at me.
That freaked me
Doesn't
out.
wave. Doesn't say like I'm sorry. Nothing. Just fucking stares like a weird yokel like redneck person that doesn't see other people often. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And so I kind of like inch forward. Nothing. Like no response. No reaction. I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm like, maybe I can squeeze by. So I start getting closer and trying to figure it out. I'm like, I can figure it out. So I kind of go onto the hill a little bit and start driving past them. There's a girl up in the trees, little girl, probably 5-6 years old, wearing pink. So she was kind of obvious. I'm like watching out for her. Then there's another girl behind the truck, and there's a chain going off the side of the mountain. And I'm thinking they shot a deer and they're just going down to get it. Don't think anything of it. Keep driving up. Around like, I don't know, it was getting close to like 11 o'clock. At that point, most of the deer just bed down. And if nobody's pushing them, they're just going to bed down for a few hours. So I start going back to where I came in, still there. And this time I'm on the right side of my vehicle to be able to see what's going on. Either the dude or his daughter drove a fucking razor off the edge right there. Fuck. And it was steep as fuck, dude. It was like a fall if you went over the edge of this thing. The weirdest part is that there was another girl that was now standing up next to the truck that was not there when I drove by in the morning. So I think she's
She
probably
was
the
the
one
one
that
that-
drove it off. And the dad's trying to like use a chain to just fucking slowly but surely pull this fucking razor out of the ravine there.
What were they pulling it with? With the truck?
His truck was parked sideways, and they were trying to pull the razor up. So I don't know if he had some kind of winch set up or something, but
Dude, you should have. If you would have started your the scary story thing with that.
with that, it was weird, man. Like I felt really bad for him because I was like, I thought for sure they had a deer.
Yeah, because if I don't know, that lady should have asked for help. Like,
Yeah, not a word. She just
that's
looked.
weird.
She just looked at me and kind of stared.
And you have a tow rope too, so you.
I do have a tow rope. Thank you, by the way, Leo, for that tow rope.
the one that he lost.
Kiss
The-
him.
Oh, he
well,
fucking
John
ripped it.
broke it,
Oh, he broke it. Of course,
and
he
then Leo replaced it, and I don't know why Leo replaced it, but thank you for replacing it.
Would you rather your tow strap break here that you know broke, or someone in an actual emergency?
Well, if somebody used it properly, it probably wouldn't break. Meaning
it
you.
was an off-brand, Leo. It wasn't the same one that you bought him. I know the one that you bought him is trustworthy. The
It's
one
probably better. That's probably true.
that was off-brand and it was already fraying. Thank you for
wasn't.
letting us borrow it.
It wasn't
to pull
fraying.
out.
It was unused. It was
pull
brand
out
new,
the van.
and you fucked it up.
You did a great service that day. Thank you.
How do you fuck it up?
I don't know. I didn't even see what he
Well,
did. but
the van
tied
was
it
stuck back
improperly,
there
I'm
in
sure.
the ice, and we
Tried to
pulled
eat
it with the
thinking it was a
Explorer.
giant spaghetti.
The Explorer and just
he
with
did
the
it wrong.
Explorer?
He did it wrong, and it scratched on something and started to fray.
Oh,
no, this is my fault.
yes.
It's absolutely your fault.
The fact that Leo paid for it is mind blowing. You should probably pay Leo back.
You know what? I should.
No,
He pay him back.
I should because John's not going to.
Thank you.
John doesn't even pay his
Or
back.
if you pay him back, then John should pay you back.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
I just feel like John owes somebody
I
money.
ain't gonna give him my lunch money for the week.
Oh man.
He owes.
I think
he
we're gonna have to
owes-
talk to Jerry about this.
Yeah,
So anyway, yeah. Long story short,
you, Leo.
I did not get a deer, but
you witnessed somebody almost die.
well, I witnessed the aftermath.
He could have helped in recovering. They could have been done by the time he
They were
did.
probably
If they
doing
had,
this.
if they had,
And Craig's like,
if they had asked for help or said a word or done or
Were you by
or
yourself?
anything, yeah.
I
If they
don't
had
know.
said
I
anything,
would have driven away.
I would have helped them. But it was just so weird. The way that woman looked at me was so weird. It was not
So, lady, if you're hearing this podcast, get a hold of us.
Get a hold
Tell
of us.
What really
like. What were
really
you
did.
thinking? Because it was weird. She just stared.
Maybe she was just in shock from falling down a fucking ravine.
But she was there the whole time. I think it was this other girl
other
that I
one?
saw later that drove it off the edge. Maybe she was just in shock.
She was
Like my
probably in shock,
fucking
yeah.
daughter's died or something. I don't know.
No.
Could have been.
Oh, you could have seen ambulance and shit there real quick.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe she was like maybe she didn't know how bad it was at the. Like maybe I showed up right when it happened. I don't know.
Or maybe, yeah, maybe.
Or maybe they were yelling at you, but you're just like,
No, that woman. I had my windows
Maybe
down.
you were in shock.
No,
yeah.
no, I had my windows down.
Maybe you were scared.
Motherfuckers. I would have been scared. My windows
Fuck yeah,
down,
man.
and I was just like, something's going on. Like there was a chain off the side of the truck. I'm like, they're just trying to drag a deer out of there. Like, good
That's
idea.
norm.
Wrap it in a chain and then pull the chain up. Like, cool.
Maybe they tied a deer to it and the deer pulled them down.
Huh?
Yeah.
On the razor?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Fucking woke up and started fucking trying to run and fucking pulled them off the edge.
Well, or maybe they attached the winch from the razor to the deer, and then didn't have the razor in park or something. Fucking rolled over the edge trying to like pull the winch in.
Or maybe.
I don't know. Whatever it was fucking weird. But that lady, she just the look on her face was so weird. She didn't look scared. But she just it was weird.
Oh, fucking Leo.
But anyway, my elk hunt started today
Weren't you hunting right now?
because
We're doing a podcast, dude.
Right now
I'm
is
here
the
and I
best
got a
time to go
meeting
hunting
tonight. Right now?
for elk.
You're going to go hunting after this podcast?
No, we have a meeting tonight.
Oh,
that we
that's
have
right.
to
Huh?
go to.
For mayor? Is it his mayor meeting?
Yeah, we're going to go meet with the mayor.
Yeah, he's gonna go.
No,
he's,
for
he's
your
gonna find
run?
out when
He can run.
when the election is.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask the fucker.
It's like, hey man, this is your last election term.
man.
You're done.
Be like, hey, when are you up for the election?
If they don't approve it, Leo, you got to be like, you know what? When I become mayor, you're fired. You're fired. I don't work here. You're fired.
I'll hire you.
And
Dude,
then fire you.
he hasn't fired you, so I don't
Yeah,
think
that's
Leo's
a good
gonna
Yeah, but
find
I'm not standing between his buildings.
You're just costing him money on his business.
Investments.
No, it's not. That's not what it.
know,
I don't
Joe.
think you know what investments are.
No, he doesn't.
But yeah, so no.
T&Es.
This weekend, I think I'm gonna be able to go out Friday morning, and that might be it for this weekend.
Why?
How many weekends do you have?
Because my wife's gonna be out of town,
This one and the next one.
and my daughter's got
Just 2.
a virus. Yeah, so
She still has a virus?
she's got another virus, a
Oh,
separate
shit.
virus now. Yeah, she's got hand, foot, and mouth disease.
Fuck.
What? Hand, foot, and mouth? Is that what it's called?
That's what it's called. Yeah.
Oh.
Like they'll get like bumps on their hands and feet, and their hands will be kind of like red and dry, and they can get sores in their mouth too, and shit like that. If they get sores in their mouth, it's pretty bad.
I have never heard of that.
But
Is that the no, that's a different one, huh? The ones that cows can get?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Because there's one that sounds familiar. but
It's
I'm not sure if
usually,
it's that.
I guess it's usually pretty mild unless the kids are pretty young. So like she's 5, and so 5 and younger, it can get pretty bad. But like I think the worst is like you take them to the hospital and they get fluids. It's not like it's not really something that kills people.
Is that something that they can give antibiotics for?
No, it's a virus.
Oh, that's right. Viruses, you can't do shit.
Antibiotics don't really do. It's bacteria that they'll kill. But basically, like especially for kids, it's just really easy to spread.
When I have viruses,
it's
fucking, I
like
take
highly
care of it with
contagious.
fucking tequila.
Well,
Yeah,
I
you
don't know if
wouldn't
I'm
want to
gonna
give
give my 5-year-old a shot.
Yeah, probably don't do that.
We're trying a bunch of different stuff, and just like basically, the doctor was like,
Just make
if
it
you want to
comfortable.
save her from having to get an IV, make her drink fluids all day long. He's
Just keep her
it
hydrated.
doesn't even matter what it is. Whatever she'll drink, make her drink it.
So it goes away by itself.
Yeah, just with time. It's usually like a week or two.
Dude,
And
that
it's one of
sucks.
those viruses where like a lot of times you're contagious before you show any symptoms. And so she probably got it at school and gave it to kids at school. And then the kids start showing symptoms. And so it's like,
Once you show symptoms, it's like it's not contagious anymore.
I don't know much about it. I was reading about it the other day because I was like trying to figure out if it's even like a good idea for me to try to have somebody watch them so that I can go hunting.
Yeah.
And
I just saw people walk.
basically what it said is that sometimes they can be contagious
you
even
hear that?
after their symptoms have
Someone
gone
just
away.
knocked on the
Can
door.
you shut up?
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
And sometimes they can show symptoms even after they're not, or sometimes they can still spread it even after their symptoms have gone away. So it's like a week before and up to a
And
week or two after. Yeah.
Oh shit.
And then usually it lasts a week to 2 weeks.
So it's just something that's
symptoms.
uncomfortable.
Yeah,
basically.
pretty much. Like her hands are all itchy and she's got bumps all over her
Ay, Enriquez.
and her
Yeah.
feet as well. She hasn't shown anything. She doesn't have any sores around her mouth or anything yet, so she's probably good there. But yeah, so
They're
like,
working.
almost anybody that I would ask to watch my kids this weekend has kids, and so it's like fuck.
Yeah. Oh, fair enough.
Damn.
So it doesn't affect adults? Not really.
Like it's super mild for adults. You can get it for sure. But like I haven't had any weirdness on my hands or feet or anything. But adults can get it, but it's usually like super mild for adults. Like you're just
We
like,
all get it now.
you just get some red bumps and they're like a little bit itchy and then it goes away.
Dude, my ears hurt so bad. From this thing.
But yeah, so Friday morning I'm probably gonna be able to go out before my wife leaves.
If you go and you don't kill anything, just say you didn't go. Just be like, I didn't have time.
The thing
even
is,
tell
like
us.
elk is a lower percentage
Is it really?
hunt than deer. Yeah, most and especially like a normal elk hunt where you're trying to shoot a bull rather than like I got a cow tag. It was a controlled hunt that we did, and Leo didn't put in for it because he hadn't had his surgery yet.
No, I had my
It
surgery.
was right after your surgery.
But they told me it was going to be 6 months to a year for recovery. So I'm like, fuck.
So
I'm not
Anna
gonna
put
risk
in for it. So me, Anna, Dylan, and Bruce all got the tag.
Oh, shit.
So
So you're not going to go elk hunting?
it. Absolutely.
I thought we were
he's
going to
got
have
I'm gonna go
he's
with
got a
Craig.
normal tag. Yeah,
I thought we were going to have
So
Bruce
I'm
on.
going to go with Craig.
we should have.
And he said if he misses,
I didn't say any of
The,
that.
the slurpy jerpy.
I didn't say any of that because first of all, that's illegal, and second of all,
To Slurpee Jerpy.
Second of all,
What's illegal?
shooting somebody else's animal.
Oh,
If we went up there,
Craig and I are gonna make an exception.
if we went up there and I have this cow tag and he shoots it and I tag it and the fishing game figure that out or see it,
especially
happen,
because Leo said it on a podcast.
yeah, that's not gonna happen though. I would never. If he shot it, my tag's not going on that animal. Period.
Why not? You wouldn't do a solid one?
No,
Well, that's fucked up.
that's what he gets for shooting it.
I shoot all his doves for him.
He knows right off the bat that's not gonna fly.
What would happen if you both shoot?
If he shoots without a tag, even if he doesn't hit it, he can get fined and get his license taken
But if
away.
I do have a tag,
What if he does have a tag? You guys both shoot.
Whoever tags it first.
So he could like.
Oh shit! So
he could like sucker
boom,
punch you.
yeah, sucker
Yeah, if
punch you.
we literally like ran to it and he fucking trips me and like kicks me in the face or something and then goes and tags it, it's his.
Oh shit! So technically, you could kill it,
And he could tag it.
and he could tag it, and then you could kill another one.
Technically, I think that's how it works.
The chances are,
I don't
odds
think
are,
that. I don't think that'll ever happen.
yeah, odds are he's shooting at one first off.
Yeah, so he's not tagging my animal. It's not happening.
That's fucked
Yeah,
up.
because Craig would have been shooting.
Hopefully, we'll see some elk where I saw them on Saturday because I did see some on Saturday.
Craig, give us your update. How many pheasants you popping off this year?
I saw a pheasant on Sunday morning and I almost shot it. And I was like, that's not a chucker, that's a pheasant.
Did you kill a pheasant when
No.
you're supposed to kill a chucker
Last year.
last year?
No, that
And
was
the year before, right?
That was a dusky grouse. I looked it up.
Oh.
shit. So you killed two.
It wasn't
pheasants.
a chucker.
Are pheasants
No,
not?
it wasn't a
when
chucker.
is-
That's correct.
When is dove season?
Dove season
September.
ends the end of this month.
So are pheasants not allowed or what?
You cannot shoot the hens. You can only shoot the males.
They only shoot the pretty ones, but not the ugly ones.
Oh, that's right, huh?
Yep. That's one that's fucking weird. I like that
Yeah.
bird. That bird is nice.
Yeah.
They're fucking gorgeous.
It's super common though for the male birds to be more colorful.
Yeah, like the
I know.
peacocks.
Yep.
You're more colorful. You're
Did he just say? Did you just say that his cum is more colorful?
Yes,
Is that
he
what-
no, I said
did.
he's more
He
That's,
does.
colorful.
that's,
That's
that's what
exactly
you
what he
said.
I said you're more colorful. Because
No, you said you come more colorful.
Yeah, that's
than
what it
any other
sounded
guy
like.
I've met.
Craig's the only
That
one that's
sounded
not.
to
What
me.
time's your meeting? Hey, can you stop playing with
7.
my fucking thing?
7.
Sorry.
We got plenty of
But
time.
let's call it because I need to go to the bathroom and I need to go before
Okay.
I leave.
Wait, did you guys like the decorations?
Who
We're
fucked
trying to
up this
call it,
room?
John.
Who fucked up this room?
Yeah, dude, you should clean.
Damn,
the
Chad, you
cobwebs.
did a terrible job.
Oh,
Good thing-
you're blaming it on
Good
Chad.
thing Chad's not here because he'd be beating your ass, John, for lying.
Yeah.
Yeah, good thing. He's not. Which one looks better? What side looks better? That side or this side?
This side.
I thought we were trying
Thank
to end
you.
this. John Leos just said he had something to do.
Okay.
All right. See you
Well,
guys.
thank you guys. That was
Happy Halloween. Enjoy
the
it. Be
spooky
safe. And,
Halloween special we were looking
It's
for.
spooky. Fuck, I can't forget here
Peace
record.
out, everybody. Thank you.